Alright folks, welcome back to Glesga News. Right, okay, this is a story by Rory Cassidy. It's in the Daily Record. I'll include the link in the description should you want to go and read it yourself. But I don't suggest you do because it's a shocker. So the headline, folks. It says Pervert picture framer. I thought it was farmer there, but it's Pervert picture framer convicted of flashing his genitals, but claimed they'd fallen out of his pants. Well, that's happened to me a few times, to be honest, folks. It does happen. Anyway, Alexander McLeod, 51. There he's there. All right, Alexander, you're right on the front page, mate. Let's have a look at you. Oh, yes. Oh, I hope you're not one of my subscribers. Exposed himself and asked his victim if he wanted to perform a sex act on him. A sex act on him. So let's get into the story. Alexander McLeod exposed himself to the man who can't be named for legal reasons. He's traumatised, that's why. And asked his victim if he wanted to perform a sex act on him. McLeod, 51, struck when his victim visited McLeod's work, Johnston Art and Framing, on November 5th last year. November 5th? Is that no Guy Fawkes? Oh, he was on fire that fucking night anyway, I'll tell you that. It's lucky never got your shop set fire to, but anyway, listen, that's what I'd have done, but never mind that. The victim entered the store in the High Street, Johnston, Renfrewshire. Oh, that's a shady place, that Johnston, isn't it? Holy Toledo. At around 10 a.m. on the day in question and asked if he could put a poster up on the door. McLeod said he could and then asked the victim to watch the shop for him. He checked to see if anyone was coming into the shop and then walked to the back of the store, noticing McLeod hiding in an alcove. McLeod had his trousers at his ankles and was exposing himself to the victim. Holy Toledo, that's a shocker. Then asked him if he wanted to perform a sex act on him. But the victim replied, "I'm no gay, mate," and left before telling his pal, who was also putting posters up. I wonder what the posters were about. It's not really said much about that. Give the guy a wee bit of advertising. Well, maybe he's lost his cat or something, but right enough. The court heard the pair went to the store to confront McLeod, who then claimed he had been fixing himself and his boss had fallen out his pants by accident. Well, as I say, it can happen. But unfortunately, his trousers were at his ankles when it happened and he was in his shop. McLeod then called his partner to say that men were causing problems in the shop and his partner called the mob. Holy Toledo, that was a mistake. But it was he who ended up being arrested and going on trial over the claims at Paisley's Sheriff Court. He was convicted of exposing his genitals in a sexual manner to the man with the intention that he could see them. Handling himself and making a sexual remark to the man in breach of Section 8 of the Sexual Offences Scotland Act 2009. Well, if it was 2008, he'd probably got away with that. Sentence was deferred for background reports to be prepared, and McLeod, formerly of Kirkintilloch, West Dunbartonshire, and now of Troon. Oh, I like Troon enough. We need to watch what I'm doing. I'm not beginning to get any pictures framed down there, will I? I suppose you could sort of say he's been framed. Returned to the dock on Tuesday to learn his fate. Sheriff Dave Pender said, "The victim of this offence suffered from some difficulties from what I remember. This would have been very traumatic for him." You can say that again, David. "I would have imposed a community payback order with unpaid work, but you're not able to do unpaid work, so I'll impose a fine." McLeod was... McLeod. Aye, McLeod. Aye, here, McLeod. That's a Highlander, innit? Aye, McLeod. And I mean that. Who was told to cough up 500 quid over what the judge termed a stupid offence. He was not placed on the sex offenders register. There he's there. Holy Toledo. Alexander McLeod, eh? Eh? What's your dad think of you, you absolute half-wit? Anyway, wonder what happened to the guy's poster. So listen, folks, don't forget to subscribe. If you like the content, hit the like button as well, because that's all I've got to say on that. Peace out.
How dare you?